Hello? Hello? Are you hither? Oh, there you are. I was worried. Thought someone may have found you. But you're safe, and I am relieved. How are you? Have you rested well? Oh, glad to hear it. Are you hungry? Have you eaten everything I left behind? Oh, you have? My, I had never considered mermaids to have such an appetite. But you are still recovering, so I am glad you are eating well. I have brought more if you would like it. Not now? Okay, I'll leave it here for later then. I am sorry I haven't been back for a few days. Some local folks have recognized me as one Lord Euward. Though I have since outlived my title, I have a few too many eyes on me than I would like. I wouldn't want anyone to follow me here. I'd not trust anyone to be as understanding as I have been. Many would see a mermaid and see nothing but golden tales to tell their drinking buddies. It is terrible, really. If I do not visit as much in the coming days, I am sorry. It is not because I don't wish to, but rather, I do fear for your safety. If you feel well enough in my absence, and your tale is at last healed enough, if you'd wish to return to your home beneath the waves, I would not at all hold it against you. It is where you belong, after all. Just, if you do, please do leave a letter or a note, if you will, just so I can know that you are safe. Otherwise, I'd fear you captured again, and might get myself into trouble trying to find you. Yes, of course I would search for you if you were taken, dear. I have not cared for you and protected you these past few weeks just to have you in the jaws of danger again. That wouldn't do at all. And I do rather enjoy your company. You have told me so many fascinating stories of your life beneath the waves, and the places you have seen. To be honest, I cannot get enough of them. Every time you finish one tale, I am left eagerly awaiting your lips to begin anew on the next. I am glad you've enjoyed my own stories. I had always thought them rather dull. Oh, thank you, dear. Say, you don't mind if I sketch a little, do you? I recently visited a new cove that has not been properly charted thus far. I still have a few little details to fill out here and there. Thank you, dear. Gee, that rain is relentless today. Even with you half in the water, I think I may have soaked up more water on my way in. My hair is still dripping. Cold? No, not particularly, dear. Needn't worry. I'm rather used to enduring the weather. In fact, if I am to let you in a little secret of mine, I have a little experience with magic. I use a spell to keep me safe from the cold and illness. Oh yes, it is quite the secret I keep. But I do trust you. And there aren't exactly many around for you to spread gossip to, is there? Yes, I fear more for my delicate parchments in this weather. They find the water far more disagreeable than I do. Don't suppose you have any maps under the sea, do you? Ah, stone, I see. Well, that makes sense. I suppose it would be the only thing that you could scribe on without fear of the water destroying it. Oh, yes, I guess you never would have seen parchment before. Not just yet, dear. Truly sorry. I fear not for you touching it, but it is, as of yet, incomplete, and I'd much prefer you to see it once it is finished. Sorry. Oh, not too long. I promise I will show you it when I am done. The black keel? And what of those cretins? I am sorry to say, but they loom in the area still. I did inform the local authorities of their occupation in the area, but they hardly cared. Or were hardly surprised, for that matter. I should not be surprised that that bunch have those in high places in their pockets. Oh, yeah. Injustice, dear. Plenty of it to go around wherever humans are, unfortunately. Perhaps I am hypocritical of them to have been exiled for my own unlawfulness. What did I do? I'd prefer not to speak of it, if that is okay, dear. The wrong things done for the right reasons, I guess you could say. Whether that justifies it or not, I am not to judge. But that life has run its course, and here I am, a humble cartographer now. Might I say I am pleased for the turn of fate, though. Had I not been exiled, I would have never met a beautiful creature and unlikely friend in need of help. Yes, you, of course. You have made me content with all that has happened. I can truthfully say I do not regret anything if it was all turns in a path that led me here. Your tail looks wonderful, dear. There is barely any scarring that I can see. It is barely a scratch. Surely it is well enough for you to use now, to return home. If you can return home, you should at once, dear. I still fear for you every night, knowing that you must rest vulnerable in this cave. What? You could have left a week ago. Then why on earth are you still here, dear? Me? My company? You really enjoy our time together that much? That you'd be willing to risk your own safety here in this old cave? For me? Why, I do not know what to say. I am flattered, truly. You are the first real friend I have had in a long, long time. Even long before I left my station. Thank you. It does mean a lot to me. But you cannot stay any longer. It isn't safe here. Every day you linger provides further opportunity for you to be discovered again. I have heard rumors the Black Keel are looking for you and are offering a big sum for any who have seen you. I did not wish to tell you this because I didn't think there was anything to be done about it, and I didn't want to scare you. But as much as I don't wish to see you go, I'd not be able to live with myself if they caught you again because of me. But dear, if you're that persistent on staying, then I cannot force you to go. And I would very much like to see you again. I'll see what I can do to get the Black Keel off your scent. In the meantime, I'd suggest you find somewhere beneath the water for you to rest when I am not visiting. It would be far safer that way. Okay, that should do. Wow, it's already gotten quite late, and that rain is not letting up. It's probably best I go now, dear, before it gets later so I can sneak back into town in the night's rain. Few should be out to spot me now. I truly wish I could stay longer too, but I will return tomorrow if I can, I promise. As soon as possible I will be back for you. And until then I will be thinking of our next meeting. That I also promise you. Okay, well... Oh, yes, sorry, I almost forgot. I haven't shown you my work yet. Here. Yes, it's not a map. It's you, dear. I was expecting you to leave any day soon, and I wanted to remember you, and what you looked like, so I drew you. To always be able to see your magnificent beauty whenever I wished. I am sorry that I did not first ask your permission. Oh, you like it? I'm glad. Yes, well, drawing is what I do for a living. I have had quite a bit of experience capturing every detail as best I can, whether it be the hills, river and brooks, or the smoothness of your cheeks and deepness of your eyes. I'd say that you could keep it, but I fear it would not last 10 seconds under. And as I said, I would want to remember you after all of this, if that's all right. Thank you, dear. It means a lot. Okay, I best be off now, before tea time. Until next time, dear. Keep safe. And until our next meeting, I will miss you.